Hey, welcome back to another episode of Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we? I'm Heather.
And I'm Zia. And yes, we are two Jersey girls in our 50s.
Here's my phone making
Making
weird
Are you
noises.
playing a
Oh,
video
good
game?
morning, everybody. Or
Good
I don't
morning.
know, my phone won't
Heather's
stop.
playing a video game. She's not paying attention to
I'm
me. Yep.
not. Oh my goodness. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Do We Love That
Do we
For
love
You?
that for you? Yes.
Whew.
Yes.
Today,
We
we
have
are going
a
to continue talking about
yes.
our self-care.
Self-care part 2. Love it.
Ooh,
Yep.
ooh.
Yep. See, we listen to you guys. We don't want to cut you off when we have important stuff to deal with for you.
Exactly, but we stopped the video. Oh, and by the way, Eliza
Mm-hmm.
reached out to me and said it matched her run.
Beautiful. So we're doing good.
So we're back to being perfect.
Is there any other way?
Of course not.
No.
So I do want to say, like we always tell everybody when we hit a milestone, we are one
Yes.
listen away or 11 listens away,
Yep.
but we are at 1039,
Yep. Yep.
1039. We are
Yep.
almost to 150. The
Thank you
next,
guys.
the next um milestone on the app for us where we
Hmm.
post
Yep.
is I think 2000. So we have a ways
Right.
to go to get our next
Yep.
milestone, but not for
Yep.
us.
Hey, for the amount of time we've been doing this to get even to 1,000,
Exactly. Love it.
we love you guys. Thanks.
We really do. We were actually, before we started recording, started talking about what our next steps are, and we're
Yep.
really going to look into doing just simple merch to start,
Yep.
a
Yep.
sticker, a coin, a little desk
Yep.
picture,
Yep.
whatever. But we're going to look into doing some of that and see what we can do.
Absolutely. Yep. And we got our hands in things that, we're reaching out.
Yep, we're reaching out to see if we can get some
Yep.
other guests. We're
Yep.
trying to find out
Absolutely.
about some advertisements.
Yep.
Nothing, we're not deep diving too much, but
Nope.
we're researching,
Yep.
which
So
means
look
it will turn
forward
into a
to it.
rabbit hole.
Yes, yes. Well, the right rabbit hole, because we have the wrong rabbit holes. We
Sometimes,
found that out. We found that out. Yes, we go
sometimes.
the wrong rabbit holes and the right rabbit holes. Yes.
So,
Oh my God.
so do you have any Zia updates for us?
Um, I went to 2 appointments that didn't exist. How about
You
that?
you did.
How about that? And I kept my calm.
You did. I got a
Yep.
text. I got the second text, but I was fully dressed in a bee suit and couldn't
Yeah.
respond when you texted yesterday with that. I
Yes.
I saw it,
Yes.
but I couldn't. I
Yep.
couldn't even read it on my
Um,
watch because I had the gloves on. So I
yeah.
was like, I know that's Zia.
Yeah.
She's just gonna have to wait a minute.
Yeah, and look, guys, people survived without an answer from Heather. Okay, I'm just saying.
Seriously, I
Yeah,
think
so
did you
I
channel your
drove.
inner Heather?
Yes, I had to. Um, I drove up. Well, actually, Wednesday I went to one appointment, and they told me the doctor was going to be an hour to an hour and 10 minutes late behind schedule, and I was like, nope. So
Which
they
is
had asked
odd.
if
Hold on. Which
yes.
is odd because that's not the kind of doctor that
No,
does
needs
things
there's
in their
no
office. They
emergencies.
are walk
Nope.
in and say, "Oh, that's a right arm.
Yep.
Oh, that's your
Yep.
left arm. Bye." It's
Absolutely.
not even a
So
doctor
I
that
was like,
sees that.
yeah, I was at work. I left work for that appointment and I had that appointment for like 3 months. I was like, nope, not waiting. Doctors require you to be there 15 minutes ahead of time. If I'm there 15 minutes ahead of time, you better be doing your job
Right.
and get me
And
in
I
and
will
out.
I will happily wait for you a few minutes,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
if it gets to be 15, 20 minutes after your time,
No,
I'm
not
done.
happening. Nope. So that was the first day. So I left there, rescheduled. And then yesterday I went to another appointment, and that appointment I had for over a year. I'm waiting for the guy to come in. The nurse comes in and he says, "Oh, they booked you with the wrong doctor." And I'm like, "Well, that's day 2." And he's like, "Oh my God, don't tell me that." And I was like, "Yep. Okay, put me with the right doctor."
Yep.
And so all my appointments I would have been done with this month, I have next month now. Yep.
Next month.
Next month.
All
Yep.
right. Just
Yep.
remember, I'm going to be 5 hours ahead of you.
Yep. Yep. You can tell
But
me what I did in the
in the
future.
past,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I,
Yep.
I, I can, yeah,
You'll be like, Zia, you're behaving. I can see it.
yeah.
I can see you
I don't think that's
behaving.
a sentence I'm ever going to say.
Hey, I just told somebody, one of my friends, I said, she goes, oh, because I had told her about this situation. And she goes, oh, I bet the Capricorn wanted to come out. And I said, you know what? I was Jersey fresh. I was just fresh from Jersey. It was fresh.
Hmm.
I behaved very well for being Jersey fresh.
You did. I was
Yep.
impressed. So
Yep.
the only thing that happened to me this week is I think I'm banned from a McDonald's. Um,
What else is new?
seriously, I went. Okay, I went to a McDonald's. I don't even know how to start this story.
We
To
have a
get,
lot of McDonald's stories.
we do have a lot of McDonald's stories. I went to a McDonald's drive-thru to get those chicken wraps.
Mm-hmm.
So I order it. The total comes to, and I still have the receipt, but I don't need the receipt, and you'll understand why in a minute. The total came to 11.71. So Rich had handed me a 20 because I needed $10 to get what I was getting after McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a 20 in my hand, and in my purse I had a 5 and 3 singles.
Right.
So I was like, well, it came to 11.71. You know what? I'm going to give her 22. I'll get the $10 bill back that I need
Right.
for where I'm
Absolutely.
going, and then I'll have, 29 cents. So I get to the window, the first window, and the lady says, you had the ranch wraps, and I said, "Yep." And I hand her the $22, and she hands me the $2 back, or she tries to hand me the $2 back, and she says, "You
Yep.
overpaid. It's only 11." I said, "I know that. I gave you 22." I said, "I want a 10 back." She goes,
Right.
"No, it's 11." And I paused and like looked at her for a minute, and I'm like, "Right. So I gave you 22, which means I'll get a $10 bill and
Right.
29
Change.
cents back."
Yep.
And she goes, "No." And I'm like, "Please just type in 22 and then the tender button."
Yep.
And she's like, "Okay." Like, clearly it wasn't going to work. And then she hands me back. Well, she actually handed me 30 cents because I got
Yeah.
a penny off because they didn't have pennies that day.
Right. Right.
I got 30 cents back. So I was wrong. So I'm shaking my head in awe at this. And then I didn't tell you this part of the story because I figured that was bad enough.
Oh my God.
So I get to the second window, and I'm watching as I'm creeping up to the second window, and every car is pulling away from the window and going over to a parking spot.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
Exactly. So I get up to the window, and he hands me my drink, and he says, "Can you just pull over into one of those parking spaces?" And I said, "Why?" And he goes, "I don't know. I was just told to tell everybody to go over there." I said, "Can you just ask why? Because if it's that you don't have chicken, I want my
Right.
money back,
Right.
and I'm just going to go somewhere else." And he just looked at me and he goes, I don't know why. And I'm like, "Can you go find out?"
Yeah.
So a minute later, a manager comes and looks out the window at me, doesn't speak, just looks out the
Right.
window at me and walks away. And then I got my food. And then as I was driving away, a lady walks out with a tray with like 7 bags on it. And she's
Of
walking over
course.
to all the cars over there. I'm like, I'm not waiting. It's
That's not
McDonald's.
drive up. It's not
Right.
drive up.
You should
Yep.
have chicken ready. You should
So
have fries ready.
so I went to McDonald's yesterday for my egg McMuffin
Yes.
before I went to this fake appointment. Um, and the machine you can order at, the tickets
Hmm.
weren't coming out. So the guy
Oh,
behind
no.
me and myself, we don't know what number we are. We're just an order.
The next order.
So she comes out with 2 cups and she goes 633 and whatever his number was, and we're both looking at each other and I go, "There's no tickets in your machine. We don't know what number we are." Oh, well, what did you order, dear? Which is probably like I could have had this girl at birth.
Yeah.
Um, she says, I go, I had an egg McMuffin meal. She goes, oh yeah, then you're the 633. So I looked at the guy behind me and I go, I'm so happy I didn't take your order.
Okay.
He started laughing. I was just like, whatever the frig, what the fuck's going on?
And I almost went into the McDonald's, and now I kind of wish I did, but
Yeah,
at the same time,
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't trying to be a Karen. I just wanted to know why we were being pulled aside.
Absolutely. They do that all the time because they
Yeah.
can't keep up with the orders. Nobody wants to work anymore.
No. Oh,
Yep,
look who's visiting.
yep.
So,
So, talking about nobody wanting to work, are
yeah,
they doing self care and not working? No, they're just lazy asses.
they're just
Anyway,
lazy millennials.
yeah,
Okay, I
lazy,
can't say that.
lazy.
We have millennials.
No, we can't say that. We can't say that about our Gen Zs and millennials.
No.
Yes, we can't. Yep,
No, our Gen Zs and millennials work. They
yep,
put in the effort.
yep. And they work a lot. So,
They do.
yeah, yep.
But
So, we were talking about Nicole's 5 minute love last week,
and we
which
decided it was going to
we,
be a topic.
yeah, we pulled it as a topic. And she kind of said this should be a whole topic.
She did.
Um, yeah, so go ahead. You want to read it or do you want to
So
just fly
no,
in?
we'll reread it for people
Go ahead.
because sometimes
Yeah,
we get new listeners. So
go
let's fill
ahead.
them in. We'll do like those YouTubers that go, if you didn't listen to the
Yes.
last one.
Yes. Sorry,
So
we don't have a skip episode or skip intro.
yeah, sorry
Yeah,
guys. We could tell you afterwards how many seconds it takes, but
right, right.
go back now and skip 13
Right,
seconds.
right.
So Nicole said that she has learned over the past 25 years that boundaries are super important, especially when you run, especially when you are run down and or compromised.
Yep,
And then she says she is her oldest son's primary caregiver, and now she's the semi caregiver for her mother in law who lives in the
yep,
same house.
yep,
Now, obviously, I know Nicole and
yep,
I know the scenario and the situation she's in,
yep,
and which is why this is becoming a topic because
yep, yep.
um, I'm a semi caregiver for my parents,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're back there in New York.
Yep,
I'm my Eliza has taken over a lot of care,
yep,
driving them when I can't get there, but there's a lot of care that I still have to do from here, and I have to drive back and
absolutely.
forth, and it's draining on me. I mean, when
Yep,
I get back, I get to
yep,
see you, and I get to see our Izzy, and I get to see,
yep,
I get to see people, but
yep, but,
I'm
yep,
there for typically I'm there for a reason, and seeing
yep,
people is just the caveat, and it's hard.
absolutely. Yep,
And that
absolutely.
is my form of self-care,
Yep,
because
yep.
there are
You
times
need it.
when I come and I don't see you. I'll
Yep,
come do something with my
absolutely.
mom and turn around and come right back.
Yep,
Stupid.
yep, yep,
Um,
absolutely.
but
I was a caregiver. I mean, when Alex was little, we were trying to figure out what was going on. He had his arthritis, and also he had, we were trying to figure out where on the spectrum he lied.
mhm.
Um, and that was a lot. He went from a wheelchair to a cane to walking okay, because we finally had the right doctors help out.
Awesome.
Um, and then, my husband, he's 100% disabled vet. And he has his days he can't do things.
Yeah.
And so I come home from doing all the things at school, and sometimes if he's down and out, I gotta take care of that too.
Yeah.
We've been in wheelchairs, we've been in, he always walks with a cane
I was gonna say
most of the
that. He
time.
walks with cane.
Yep. So, there's a lot of things that, you either miss out from taking care of someone. I also, long time ago, I was taking care of my mom when she had pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
So between my real dad and me, we were helping out with that. So that just those difficult moments in life when can you think about yourself? There really isn't sometimes a moment to think about yourself.
No.
Um, when, crisis is kind of crash.
Right.
Uh, and then, when you're in the lull of nothing, as I am kind of now, not,
Yeah.
not having like a I don't want to say a crisis, but something.
Right.
Um, you do you really know? We're going to get into that, but do you really know who you are?
Right.
So
Right.
yep, yep,
So while we were doing this topic, I started thinking about it, and Rich, in some instances, is my caregiver.
absolutely,
There's days when
absolutely,
there's days when I can't function and I can't walk
yep,
or anything like that.
right,
And he steps up and does everything.
yep,
And in the exact opposite sense of what we're talking about as being the caregiver, as
yep,
the care receiver, I
mm-hmm,
get such guilt that he worked all day and is now cooking because my legs aren't working. And
right,
I just don't have the energy or
right,
the mobility to get
yep,
up and cook dinner. And here he worked 9 or 10 hours today, and now he's cooking
yep,
us dinner.
right,
And and it's as the receiver, I still need to do self-care. But
absolutely.
now I need to make sure because that is my
He
self-care.
has it. Yeah, he
Right.
needs it
That
too.
is me finally admitting that I've lost. I mean,
Yep,
lost that quick battle, you know.
yep,
But it's hard to also be the receiver and make sure everybody around me is getting the self-care.
yep,
Um,
yep.
it's and when you were
So
just talking about taking care of your mom, I
yeah,
flashed back to the one year I was at work with you. We were working in the
mm-hmm,
school, and I ended up taking off what, almost 3 weeks
yeah, yep.
because
For your moms.
they weren't all together, but it was my mom
Mm-hmm.
had to have a major surgery, Rich had to
Yep,
have a major surgery,
yep,
and I was
yep.
the caregiver for both.
Absolutely.
And without me being able to miss 3 weeks of work, which I had enough
Yep.
sick time, so it was perfect
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
What that's not even on my
Yeah.
list,
No.
but it was because I needed to make
Yep.
sure I was going to have income so I could pay my
Yep.
bills.
Absolutely. So
So,
with you saying that,
mhm.
um, what do you miss most from before all of that? Either with your parents or what do you miss most from before?
When before my dad got sick, um, he has what's called Lewy body,
Mm-hmm.
and to put that in terms that people can understand, if you don't know what Lewy body is basically a combination of the worst you can get of Parkinson's and the worst
Mm-hmm.
dementia, not Alzheimer's, but
Yeah.
dementia.
Yep.
It's a combination of that, and
Yeah.
it's got hallucinations and all
Yep.
kinds of things and
Yep.
violence mixed in.
Yep.
It's not a pretty thing.
No.
And I'm
No.
gonna say the one thing I miss most is our family game night.
See?
My
Yep.
dad can't A, focus
Yep.
enough to play a game, and B, he doesn't understand half the
Yep.
games anymore that we
Right.
would
Right.
play. Um,
Yep.
so I'm gonna say that I think I miss game nights. We used to play
Hmm.
board games all the time. You know that. I have,
Yep. Yep.
9,000 board games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think with my parents, that's what I miss the most.
Okay.
What about you?
Um, with Michael, I miss just the running around sometimes because we were pretty active all the time. Like, where you want to go? Let's just get in the car and go.
Mm,
Let's just, what do you want to do? Even if it was like just walking around the mall for like hours just to get out of the house,
yeah,
or just go and get ice cream.
yeah,
Sometimes his body can't go, um, or he's too tired because it's just a lot to get
yeah.
dressed. Like those are real things.
Those,
Just can't. I'm not getting dressed. It's too much.
yeah.
It's too much to get dressed.
I mean,
Yep.
Michael and I have some of
Yep.
the same issues.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like
So
he has to get his hair cut. He's been saying it for 2 weeks. He's gotta he's gotta get his hair cut. And I used to cut everybody's hair all the time.
Yeah.
I used to pass military inspection for haircuts. Okay, just putting that out there. So, but yeah, it's to motivate to get to go to do the haircut.
Yeah.
That takes a lot from him, so he doesn't do it. So, yep,
Yeah.
yep,
So when you're being the caregiver for
mm-hmm,
Michael or
yep,
Alex or
yep,
whomever,
yep.
where do you find that the giving line and the receiving line, how do you find them to meet?
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't think I found that yet.
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm starting to.
Okay.
I take my trip to Jersey every year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I feel like I was thrown off because I couldn't go see my dad in Pennsylvania.
Right. I remember that.
I actually had vertigo last summer,
You did?
so
Bad.
I had it bad. Yeah, and it was positional vertigo, so I couldn't lay down.
You couldn't
So
drive.
I couldn't
Driving was
drive.
hard for you.
Yep, yep. So I think that's my little gift to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Those two trips to do reset, I
Yeah.
guess. But I feel a sense of sometimes guilt uh to go and do things,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to put it out of my mind that I can't.
Right.
But you have to learn self-care. I've been doing this since I was little. My grandmother, when she had a stroke, I started back then trying to take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned at an early age that
Right.
those that need help come before you.
Yeah.
Then I went to my real dad, who was disabled, and then so it's a natural pattern now.
Right.
Um, and to get out of that natural pattern, I don't know if my life would be the same if I didn't have
I
that.
don't
I
think it
don't.
would.
I hate to say that, but you
No,
know,
I mean, you're a bitch, I'm a bitch.
yeah, yeah,
It's known. We don't hide that. We
yep,
don't deny it.
no,
But I
mm-mm,
think we both have epically large hearts and
yep.
our care
If we
factor.
love you, if we love you, we will take care of you.
We will do anything for you.
Right,
But
right.
that's my bigger downfall
Yep.
because I don't know how to draw the line
Yes, yes. You
until
have
I'm
to
hurt.
learn that. Yep,
Until I'm
yep,
hurt or
yep.
something.
Yes, and I frequently have to remind you just to do the things.
Yeah.
Yep,
And Rich
yep,
reminds me, and Eliza
yep,
reminds me, Allie
yep,
reminds me, I
yep.
mean, you all have to. And
Mm-hmm.
for my self-care, I think for my self-care for that part of it,
Yep,
this move to New Hampshire was the best I could do for
yep,
myself
yep,
because we always say, and I see it on Facebook all the time and on Instagram, there's always memes and
yep.
reels. Real friends will call you. You don't have to call them. And
Oh my God.
I always
Yep,
laughed at that. I'm like, because my life gets busy and I can't call you all the
yep.
time.
No, no.
But it's amazing at how few phone calls I get now.
Oh my God. At some point you uh, you appreciate that.
Yeah.
You can cut out. Well, it, you and I don't know if it's a learned thing, but cutting out people has become very
Mhm.
easy to me, and I hate to say that, but
Mhm.
it is because if I'm giving out more than I'm receiving at any aspect
Mhm.
in life,
Mhm.
fuck yeah, it's not happening. I can't waste that energy. I have so many things that I need my energy for that you can't waste it on the people that are dumbasses.
Yes. No,
So,
it's true. I
yep,
didn't realize that. Honestly,
yep,
that's what I'm saying. It took me moving to New
mm-hmm,
Hampshire
yep,
to learn that.
yep.
I stayed
I
friends
just posted a
slash
thing.
associates with people who I should have stopped long time
Yep,
ago.
yes,
And moving,
mm-hmm,
seeing them not reach out to me, text me, even
yep,
acknowledge me, I was
yep,
like, maybe that was a right
yep,
thing.
yep.
So what
when
did you just
when they have
post?
when they have those Facebook, so many years ago, blah blah blah,
Hmm.
I just posted something that it looked like a text, but it wasn't.
Right.
Um, and it was like, I think 12 years ago or whatever it says, if you love me, uh, if you care about me, text. If you did it, I called. If you did it, but if you don't, whatever. And I was like, I can't believe that, like, sometimes it's a repeat performance that many years
Yeah.
later on the same date
Hmm.
that repeats what you're thinking 12 years ago,
Right. So, I mean, but
Yep,
along that line, my friend, Rebecca, she lives in New Jersey. She's my
yep,
friend since kindergarten.
yep, yep,
You know what? We talk maybe 5 or 6 times a year, and
yep,
and I'm sad about that, but I'm happy
yep,
because we both have busy lives,
yep,
and our children aren't the same age. They're close to the same age, but
yep,
her children are younger than mine.
yep,
And so our circles are slightly off in that realm.
yep,
But yet, when we can talk for 5 minutes or 5 hours,
right,
and it's
right,
perfect. So I'm not
yep,
saying just because you don't call or I don't call, we're not friends.
no, no,
I'm saying it's the true friendships and the people
yep.
who need to be in my life.
Yeah, like my
I
Jersey
form.
crew. I call 'em my Jersey crew, but my Jersey crew, like my mom's students that, you know,
Mhm.
check in every
Mhm.
once in a while, or like, I just had one. Uh, she was just like, she's like, I can't believe you were here in the same area I live, and you didn't come see me. And I'm like, I didn't know you lived there. Like,
Right.
people move. I don't know.
Right.
So, it's just that's a check
But now
in.
you know for next year, send a
Absolutely.
text. Hey, I'm gonna be
Yep.
in this vicinity.
Yep.
If we can see each other,
Absolutely.
yay. If not,
Yep.
see you
But
next time.
that's a check-in, they're
Right.
still babysitting me.
Yeah. So, all right. So
So
you want to tell a
after
story.
what?
Are we to that one?
Uh
Your
you
12-year-old
were at
son?
the
Aren't we
Yeah,
on that?
okay. Yes,
I
yes,
mean, because we
yes.
basically did the one above
Yeah,
it.
yep.
Yeah.
So, I said to you when I was coming back from Jersey, I said,
Hmm.
I know, like, people uh had an idea of Zia, how they wanted me to be,
Hmm.
but I don't know if that's how I wanted to be. And like when I go to New Jersey, people there see me like they know what I've been through, but they also see me as like my little 12-year-old soul.
Hmm.
I don't have to be so tough. I don't have to be, I can let my guard down.
Yeah.
Um, I know that if I ran into any troubles in New Jersey, I have 50 million people I could reach out to and they'd be there in 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Literally, like seconds. They'd be like, okay, I'm here.
What do you need?
Um, so like how do you figure out the person that people have an ideal about you to who you are when you don't even really know what part of you is you?
Sorry. Cat.
How do you balance that?
Um,
Or even have you ever had that dilemma? Because, you
so
know,
that dilemma comes more from my family than my friends.
okay.
Um, I feel like you were an only child, so
Yep.
your view on life, albeit we have the same general view, but
Yep.
your view on
Yep.
life is different. I'm the youngest, and I
Yep.
feel like I was always treated like the baby, and
Right.
even
Right.
now I'm treated like the baby.
Okay.
So I don't, and that I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Um, so yeah, I feel like that's how I'm treated with my family. We'll leave it at that.
Right. So like when I moved up here, of course I was in with a crew.
Mhm.
Um, but when I was in New Jersey, I was this kid that just danced. I was this little tomboy that just, um, you know, got into trouble, but not the trouble I got into when I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yes, my grandparents were still alive when I was in New Jersey. They passed, then we moved here. But I didn't have, I had a support group, I guess.
Okay.
So when I moved here, and even like now, the only family I have up here is the one I created. I
Right.
don't have anybody. I made friends, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't have family up here. I go to New Jersey. I could go to any town really, and I have at least one person in some town around me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cousin that lives in Garwood. I have a cousin that lives in Westfield. I have a cousin that lives in Cranford. You know, so here I could go anywhere. I have nobody,
Right.
um, except the family that, like I said, that I
You've created.
created. Yep. So still up here, I'm still isolated,
Mm-hmm.
like dropped off and you know
Yep.
plopped into a world, kind of like a video game. Um, it's like, but yeah. So that going back home and then coming here these days kind of put me into that thought due to when I talk to my Jackie, she sees me like, oh, you were a little hellion, and you were just this little hellion in upstate New York. And when I tell her, what I've done or what
Mm-hmm.
things had happened, she was just like, I, I don't even know. I don't even know how is that possible for you to even do that?
Right.
Yep. So yeah, just got into that little, you know, who do you want to be compared
Yeah.
to who you turned out to be? Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think we should get into our
pondering
final
thoughts.
thoughts.
Pondering thoughts.
Exactly. We need to get into some 5-minute loves, and we need to find a way to
Yes,
make
go
this fun
ahead.
now because this episode
Yes.
is sad, or not sad.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
just
Yes. Let's
not our
beef it up.
normal.
No.
Not our normal. Wait, let me find
No.
my TikToks. Hold on. Shoot, I never opened up the media. Shame on me.
Wow.
Wait, ready?
We're slacking today. I
Because
love
I
it.
never opened them. So
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Yeah.
All right. Where's our TikTok? There it is.
There we go.
All right.
Yay.
So, what makes you feel like a better version of yourself? What can you do to make you feel better?
Ooh. Oof. To make me feel better,
Yeah. What can you do
drink
for
my Coca-Cola.
All right.
I swear, like if I literally if we were just talking about this,
Wait a
Michael
minute.
and I actually. Oh, there she goes. She got her Coke. Um, yeah, if I literally, it makes me feel like I could handle anything if I'm drinking my Coca-Cola.
I love that for you.
Yeah, Michael had
Oh,
said,
look, that fit.
there you go.
Wait a second.
Um, oh, go ahead.
Do we love that for you? Do we?
We do.
Do we?
We.
Do.
Yes. Yeah, Michael was talking about this, like, if there was a food that you couldn't give up, or something you couldn't give up,
Mhm.
just anything. I was like, oh, I trade in a lot of things for my Coca-Cola. Yep. Yep.
All
So
right.
yeah, I mean, it's stupid to say that, I feel, but
Mhm.
I feel like I could be a better person after I have my Coke.
All right. I love that.
Yep.
I do love
Yep.
that for you.
Yes. What about you?
Um, so between us, I am the girly girl. We all know that.
Yes, you're my color.
I am your color. So I truly do, and I'm air quoting it, self-care.
Yep.
To make myself feel better, I want a massage or I want a pedicure or I want to go get waxed or I want,
Yeah.
to go get my
Yep.
hair done or
Yeah.
whatever. I do that. And I
Mm-hmm.
did it probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
Yep.
ago.
Yep.
I
Yep.
finally said to myself, I finally said, I'm going to get a massage, period. And
Yep.
I found a masseuse and I went and I, I
Yep.
felt so great afterwards. So
Yep.
I'm going to do the girly girl stuff. And
Yeah. Zia doesn't like the people touching her, so can't do the
no,
massage.
so you don't
Yep.
do the massage. I
Mm-hmm.
got you to do a
Mm-hmm.
pedicure though. No, I
You
didn't.
did.
You did a manicure.
No, I did the manicure. Yep.
You did the manicure.
And I did. We'll have to talk about that another thing, but I do have a good story about me going to the first beauty place I've ever did a face treatment. Not trusting people, but I did it. Yep. Okay. So, who are the people that make you feel like the version you miss or possibly still really deep down of yourself?
Ooh. So I'm gonna go with the obvious answer, Rich,
Yep.
because he's my
Yep.
rock. He's my
Yep.
he's my support.
Yep.
Then I'll be cheesy and say you,
Okay.
because when I'm having a bad day,
No.
I do text you, and I'll know
Yes.
you're at work.
Yes.
Especially now
Yep.
that I'm not working, I'll know you're at work,
Yep.
and I'll text you, and
Yep.
you'll either just thumbs up or thumbs down, and then
Yep.
you respond later at the end of the day,
Yep.
and I'm
Absolutely.
okay with that. My
Yep.
friend Rebecca
Mm-hmm.
from Jersey,
Yep.
and my kids.
Yep.
Allie, Nicole. I mean, mine is I feel like my friend circle, my true friend circle,
Yep.
are my people.
Yep.
And I feel like
Yep.
I don't have it since the move.
Yep.
I feel like the only people in my circle are the only people I want to be with.
Right. Right. I agree. I have a friend circle like that too. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you're part of it, but yeah, I feel that way too. My kids, I definitely can be relaxed and
Mhm.
whatever. But can I just say the state of New Jersey just makes me feel like the version that I miss?
Yeah.
When I go back to New Jersey, it's just a part of me there. It
Mhm.
will always be there.
Yeah.
Um, two parts of me is in a grave site there. When I go home and I'm there, I feel like I have to behave.
Mhm.
It automatically shuts off the evil thought process,
Okay.
and yeah, so I have to give kudos to the state of New Jersey.
Okay.
So Coca-Cola and the state of New Jersey are ruling me.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Total side subject. I
Yes.
saw a meme that M&M's is leaving New Jersey.
What?
Their headquarters is no longer in New
Yeah, yeah.
Jersey. They're moving to
Oh, jeez.
Chicago.
Oh, gosh. I don't know what they're gonna do there.
I
Huh.
taste tested the red, the light brown, and the
Oh,
blue and the
freaking
orange.
miss
I
the
mean,
light brown.
do you remember taste testing?
Yes.
We
Yes.
used to go to M&M for taste
Yep.
testing. We used to go to
Yep.
Nabisco for taste testing.
Yep. Yep.
Jersey's the
Can I
freaking
just
world.
say I appreciate you saying the light brown, okay? Because I've spoken of this light brown
And nobody knows
M&M,
it.
and everybody looks at me like I got two cuckoo heads.
Yeah.
Um, but I miss the light brown. Can I just say I
Yeah.
miss the light brown? Okay.
I miss the light
All
brown
right.
too. Actually, I miss the orange. Do they still put the
Oh,
orange
okay.
in there?
No, I think it's just the yellow.
I think
I
it's
feel
just
like it's the
yellow and
yellow.
red. I don't
Yeah,
think they make orange.
maybe it's in a different pack, but yeah.
Whatever. I mean, you get
Yep.
the
Go
orange at
ahead.
Halloween, but it wasn't the same orange.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, you take the next one.
All right, so why do I always get Nicole? Do we realize that? So this week when we posted our 5-minute loves, we didn't
Yeah.
give you guys a big enough warning that it was going to be today, but
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
so that was our bad. But
Yeah.
this week Nicole wrote, this week is letting things go to voicemail.
Mm,
Can you do
I
that? Or
like
can
that.
you leave a text unread? Let's make it bigger.
Okay. So, definitely voicemail. If you're not in my phone, I will not pick up the phone.
Okay.
Sometimes if you're in my phone and you're on the list in my head, you're going to freaking voicemail too.
Can I point out
Um,
that I go to voicemail?
but you go to voicemail and you know I'm doing something.
I
But
know.
if you need me, yeah,
I'll
that
text you
you
and then
don't,
you call me
yeah,
right
you
back.
don't go to
Oh, I
voicemail because I don't like you. Um, uh, so I do need to see bubbles. If I'm texting you, I need to see bubbles as an answer. There are people that I will text and I just let it go because that's
know.
the arrangement we have, like you and
Right.
I.
Yeah.
So if I don't have a preset arrangement for texting that way,
Mhm.
like I know my kids are busy. I know,
Right.
Michaela's running around with the kids, Star's doing something, blah, blah, blah. That's
Right.
fine. Alex is working. But if I have to tell you something and I got to tell you now, I'm okay leaving it that way.
Right.
I have a lot of friends like that. But
Mhm.
if I do not know you like that, It's
Mm-hmm.
not a preset arranged thing. And you ask me for an answer, I give you an answer, you better freaking answer me back.
Yes,
Yep.
100%.
Yep. But
Yeah.
voicemail, I'm okay doing that because, I do have to do things. Now, if my dad Len calls me and I see that phone ring, I got to answer it because I don't know what's
Right.
going on.
Right.
There are those occasions too. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm okay letting things go. Yep. Yep.
Um, I I have to answer some unknown numbers because
Yep.
I'm new here. So I
Yep.
don't have all the doctor's outgoing call numbers saved in my phone yet.
Right. Right.
So I seem to answer a lot of the um 603s, which is our
Yeah.
area code out
Area
here.
code. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I'll answer the 603s,
Okay.
um, but I don't get the spam calls from the 603s, excuse me,
Right.
because
Mm-hmm.
my area code is 518. So I get the spams from 518.
Yep.
If you're from
Yep.
518 and you're not in my phone, there's no reason I will
No.
ever answer you.
Nope.
Um,
Nope. Nope.
there's no reason. So the 603
Yep.
ones I generally will answer for now. And 99% of the time it's doctors,
Yep. Yep.
or the nurses or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a hard time letting text go.
Okay.
Like when you texted and I was, what do you call it? As soon as I got in my car, I just answered
Mm-hmm.
you and then
Well,
I
it's
drove.
probably because your thoughts go.
Right. Well, and that's it. If I don't answer
Yep.
you right away, I forget. My my self-care is email.
Yeah. Good.
I check my email every day. I check it actually typically 2 to 3 times a day,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't open a lot of emails. So somebody put up a thing the other day, how many emails are in your inbox? I have like
Mm.
50,000, but
Yeah.
I don't
Michael too.
I don't need to answer all of them. The ones I need to
Mm-hmm.
answer, I will. So I don't necessarily do the let things go to voicemail.
Yeah.
Um, but I will ignore a text for a little while if I'm doing
Yep.
something, or
Yep.
if I just don't want to take, like you said, if I don't want to
Yep.
take the 20 minutes to have the conversation, I'll let
Yep.
it sit for a few. And then I'll
Yep.
answer it when I can do the 20-minute conversation.
Yep.
But I am going to throw Nicole under the bus
Okay.
because when she was posting that, I got a text from Sherwood,
Okay.
Ariel's boyfriend, asking me a question about this weekend when we're at Nicole's house. And I texted Nicole within minutes of her posting this. She's answering my text. So when I read that, I started to giggle because I'm like, huh,
So she
so
did
I know
not. No, I'm
you
just joking.
don't call Nicole, just text.
I love it.
Nicole, I love you. But no, I
I
said I had
love
to
it.
with that one. But
That's great. That's
yeah,
great. So
so
you
I
want to do
thought
the
that,
last one, or
no, you
do
do
you
that
think we have
one. Or
time?
you want me to
Okay.
do it? I
All
put
right.
it up there.
No. Okay. Do you think hydration helps with self care, but more so when someone tells you to hydrate? Don't fucking tell me to hydrate.
I knew
Don't
you were gonna say
do
that.
it. Don't tell me I need to drink fucking water.
Right.
It's the most fucking annoying thing I could ever
That's
have
like when we
somebody
were
tell
talking
me.
about somebody saying calm down when you're having a panic
Oh
attack. Calm
my God.
down. Just calm down. Just breathe.
From day one, I don't know why. Well, probably because of dancing. My mom Joyce would always tell me, "You gotta drink water. You gotta drink water. Drink your
Mhm.
water. Drink your water." I hear that if somebody sounds off to that, I hear her immediately in my head to drink the freaking water, and I will not drink the fucking water. So I casually, like, I have my water here and I do it on my own. But if I hear a doctor say you need to drink more water, I'd be like, look here, shut the fuck up, because I can't fucking have somebody tell me to drink the fucking water. It's not happening. I will do it on my own time. Don't do it. The
When I
only
was
one, actually, the only one that bossed me around to have water was Zachariah, and I did it. So Zachariah can boss me around to drink water, not anyone else.
so when I was in the army, every hour in training, whenever we were training or even in the
Yep.
field, because especially because we were medics, they were
Yep.
always like, make sure you hydrate, drink
Right.
your water. And I was so annoyed at that. And I knew we had to drink the full canteen in
Right.
like a 2 hour window. So
Yeah.
I chugged it and puked and like,
Oh,
and then they made
awful.
me drink more water because I puked. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate my life. And I'm
See,
a
look, I'm
puker.
drinking my water.
Yeah, I'm drinking Coke right now. So
Yep.
I'm not drinking. Technically, this is not hydration.
There's freaking water in
There's
Coke.
caffeine.
Sorry.
Caffeine erases
There's
it.
freaking seltzer in there.
But I think hydration does help a lot with self-care because your body is what, 80% water.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you need
yeah.
the water. I get
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But I get some
Yep.
kind of way when
Yep.
somebody
I
says
get I get it.
drink the water.
Yeah.
Drink water. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't feel
Shut
well.
up.
Oh, I have a headache. Drink water.
Yeah.
No, I want
Drink
a
water.
fucking aspirin.
I know. I know. I know. Just shut up.
Yeah.
That's just don't
Do
bug
you
me.
realize we
Don't.
made it 40 minutes without a curse and then in the last 5
I know. I know. I know. I know. See, Heather just knows how to get me. She knows how to
I
get
knew
me.
that was going to get you all riled
Yep.
up.
Yep. And I didn't even know she put that there.
No, you
So
didn't. I
this
put
is
that
great.
there
I
right
love
when we
when
were
she does that.
starting.
I love it. I love it. All right,
Well,
lady.
on that note, we should
Yep.
go. I am
Absolutely.
traveling to Nicole tomorrow, so I get my
Yep.
hug. And
Yeah.
after last week, she texted me and she goes, I can't wait to hug you on Saturday.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm going to get
I
my hug
love
from
it.
Nicole on Saturday.
Yeah.
I get to see
Yeah.
baby Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
When I went to Jersey, I was so excited, to see my Aunt Marie for some reason. I really just needed an Aunt Marie hug, and
Sometimes you just need it.
yep. Yep. You got like one person honed in and you're just like, I needed my Aunt Marie hug.
Yep. When I went to New York the last time, I needed a
Yep.
Naomi hug.
Yep.
And I walked
Yep.
in and we just hugged each other and Izzy
Yep.
needed a Heather hug. Remember, I even said that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well,
All right.
peeps, we'll be
Yeah.
back next
Yeah.
week. I think next week is
Yep.
normal.
Yep. I think next week is
And
normal.
then after that is
and
when it's going to get
it's
crazy,
not
people.
normal.
You gotta
Yep.
give us our 5-minute loves. We're going to post it
Yep.
right after we post next week's episode
Yep.
because that's
Yep.
Iceland week.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's
I
Iceland week.
know. I know. And it will come with a warning too that Z is in charge of the internet.
Oh,
All
God.
social
And
media.
remember last week how hard that was, people. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God.
All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys.
Love everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. See the bottom of my cup? Can you?
Yepers, I guess we should wrap this up. Let's not forget, you can find us on any of your favorite social media outlets. We're also on YouTube. Or you can check out our website, dowelovethatforyou.com.
We will have weekly show updates and post pictures and tags from all that we talk about each week. So grab your drink of choice or get your start on the weekly activities and join us on the very next episode of
Do we love that for you?
Do We?
Do we?
Bye and enjoy DJ Slink's Jersey Anthem.
We're from Jersey, baby, 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 baby. And you're not.
Break it back, your hips up, down.